Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? I'm here. I made it. Cosa Nostra, what's up? Liz, how you doing? We are about ready for kickoff here, guys. I know it's just a preseason game, but I always get excited. I just want to watch football. That's it. And with this new thing I'm doing with this channel and streaming, I figured might as well keep putting these games as much as I can on live stream form so I can chat with everybody. What's up, Brandon? How's it going? Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. It's a beautiful Saturday. It's been raining all morning. It finally stopped outside here. It's North Pole, Alaska here, so a little bit of sunlight's a good thing since we're about to lose it for the winter, pretty much. This is going to be interesting. We're supposed to be having a little bit of the starters playing. I'm assuming it's just going to be for one or two possessions. I guess it just depends on how this ends up going for the starters. But I'm excited to see how the starters do. Oh, we got a Texans fan in here. Ah, what's up, man? Hey, Aqua, how's it going? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, dude. Cosa, Hard Rock Stadium always is just gorgeous. It's like one of the nicer stadiums, at least I think. I'm not just saying it because I'm biased because I'm a Dolphins fan. It's a nice stadium. It's got good view of the field from everywhere. It's a nice place. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, I saw that Joe Flacco played a little bit. There's been some interesting games. New England got blown out 42-10. Oh man. I'm thinking they're going to play two possessions. But Jalen Waddle's out there. He's going to play a little bit. I don't know if Tyreek's going to play, but looks like they just said Tyreek's going to be out. So no Tyreek, but Waddle's going to play a possession or two. Looks like most of the offense except for the injured players, obviously, and Tyreek. Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you guys. Got some people coming in to watch for a little bit with me. That's cool, man. I'm ready for this game to start. I want to see Judon. He's going to be playing too. And Matthew Judon just joined the team like a week ago. So to have him come in and be able to play, that's good for us. We get to see what he's got, a little bit. And it's going to be interesting. And like I said, I'm not looking for a victory here. I'm not looking for a win or a loss. What I'm looking for is just how certain players are looking. And definitely, yeah, I know. Because I saw that, man. Steelers dressed. That's one player that I just feel like did not need to be playing. If he gets hurt, man, oh my goodness. Cliff, is that true? The Jaguars aren't playing any starters? They need to. No, they can't. They can't be playing those starters. They didn't hardly even play any starters in any of the preseason games. If they don't play starters a little bit today, then that's a bold strategy, man. Huh. Now you got me curious what's going to happen here. So what, are they just gonna have Nick Mullins play at quarterback and not have their starter? Like, I wonder what's going to go on now. Now you got me all curious, brother. Dang. I tell you what, if the starters for the Jacksonville Jaguars on defense are not playing, then the Dolphins better score on their first possession. They need at least a touchdown out of their first two possessions. If they're gonna be playing their starters for a couple possessions, and the Jaguars aren't playing any of their starters, Dolphins better beat them up. That's what I'm saying. I guess we'll see here very shortly. Yeah, Joe Flacco's the starter. Stomp the Jags. Yeah, if they're not playing their starters, I wouldn't really expect. I don't want to say that. As soon as I say something like that, I'm going to get dolphined. But the Dolphins should take care of this pretty handily and score relatively easily. They should be able to move the ball right up and down the field if the defense has no starters playing. So I guess we'll see what happens here. It is about to kick off, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to have our last preseason game, and then we have 2 weeks from tomorrow our first regular season football game against the Indianapolis Colts, and that's in Indianapolis. And all I'm really hoping for here is that tonight the offense and defense handles themselves, the starters, even if they're playing against the second team. I don't want any questions from fans. Oh, our teams, I want them to do well. And then no injuries. Please, no injuries. For goodness sakes, no injuries. We can't have that. We've already kind of been hit by a lot, and I think that that's enough. Elwood, how you doing, man? Good to see you, buddy. Party people. I know you ain't talking to me. I ain't no party person. That ain't me. Once upon a time, maybe, but not anymore. I'm a good boy now. Shoot, man. Oh, man, let's see. It's been 20 years since I've drank. I quit drinking 20 years ago. And I used to be addicted to painkillers. I used to do motocross, got in a really bad accident, broke a bunch of bones, and shattered my jaw and stuff. Anyway, I got really addicted to painkillers because of it. Been off of painkillers and totally clean of any of that for 10 years, and I don't do anything anymore. I'm a good boy. It's a Dolphins party. Yeah, that's better. I can handle that. Oh, man. So, I'm guessing they're going to have Tua right on the beginning. But the defense gets the ball first. So, here we go, guys. Hey, good for you, man. All jokes and all football aside, it's not easy. Any addiction is hard, no matter what it is. It's rough, man. So, congratulations to you on 2 years. That's an accomplishment. Those first couple of years are the worst. So, you're on the uphill now. So, good for you. Good for you. Liz, why are you shaking your head at Tua? What's he doing now? Having some fun on the sideline? What is it? Come on, talk to us. Look at Tyreek Hill dancing. Jeez. All right. Elwood said he's a Finaholic. So I'm going to be a little bit behind the game, guys. Alaska has a horrible latency, so I'm about 20 or 30 seconds behind what happened, but I can see what's happening on the ESPN play-by-plays too, and looks like we already got a 10-yard sack. Oh, it's okay, buddy. It's okay. It's all right. I'm watching both, so don't worry about that. I'm just waiting to see who had that sack. Was it? Oh, it was Robinson. Chop on a man. Dude, Jacksonville's just backing themselves up. False start on Jacksonville now. Good grief. Well, so I haven't seen it yet on the TV, but it looks like, yeah, it's backups. At least backup quarterback. The offensive line is not all backups. But by what this is, this it should be tough going. Yeah, that was right up the middle too. Chop just pushed over, man. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, Chop, Chubb, man, and Jalen Phillips were all in on that sack. That's nuts. And that's what we were wanting, as the fans of this team, when we are seeing these players, become healthy and get brought in. We were wanting that to happen. We were wanting to see those kind of things. So that's good. We had a quarterback keeper for 13 yards. So we got, Kenneth Grant's not playing, obviously, and neither is Jordan Brooks. So not a fully healthy defense right now playing for the Dolphins, but all right. NASCAR package is Formula One. It's pretty hardcore. Yeah, the Jaguars are pushing. That quarterback keeper, that was a rough one. And the rough part about that is who would have been there if he was in the game right now, and that's Jordan Brooks. So I'm not too worried. Defense has got to settle down a little bit. But what I am seeing so far, I mean, it's very early, but I am noticing that there is some pretty good coverage down the field by our secondary. So you got to be encouraged by that. I'm happy to see that. So far, I mean, it's very early, obviously. Let's see. Storm Duck and I'll tell you in 1 second here. Kendall Sheffield and Storm Duck, I think. Well, that's who's going to be. That's right now. That's our starters, but I don't think Kendall Sheffield is in right now. Let me try and get a look. Oh man. Isn't taking long for Chubb and Chop to get there to make their presence felt, huh? They're doing that pretty quick. Yeah, cornerbacks are playing well so far. I'm not saying all for a whole game or anything, but they're playing well at this point.
Should know Jason Marshall Jr. started as that slot player at corner, defensive back in this game, the rookie out of Florida. Here's Malik Washington inside his own 10. Slips one tackle.
Malik Washington is so slippery.
Made the tackle for the Jaguars. And that's where the Miami Dolphins starting offense will begin. Here's Washington.
The Chevy Equinox is more than an SUV.
Uh-huh.
And your weekend getaway. It's more than an SUV. It's your choice.
It's by the way, I'm sorry. It's mostly Jason Marshall Jr. and Storm Duck right now, since Sheffield is out. I was trying to answer that question for a while there. Sorry, I kept getting distracted by the game. That's my fault. All right. And I'll just, throw that out there one more time. 36. That's Storm Duck, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, he's gonna do well this year. Yep, and I guess Tua is our starting quarterback, so it is Tua time. So you are correct, sir. Need Tua to come out and show out here. Put us all at ease a little bit about who we have in there as quarterback. I think a good way to do that would be to drive down the field. All right. What's up, FinSpin? How you doing, man? If any of you guys get a chance, make sure you go check out the Mad Greeks channel. It's FinSpin. He puts some good stuff out. All right. If you guys haven't, make sure you throw the like down. Help me get this little algorithm going from YouTube so we can get some more people in here. You know the drill. And if you're new, make sure you subscribe. Even if you're not a Dolphins fan and you're in here checking me out just so you can make fun of us as soon as something bad happens, at least subscribe first. I mean, if you're going to make fun of us, just subscribe first and then have at us. Do your thing. Well, the first play from offense didn't go too well. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for the same thing, Cliff. I was wanting to see Travis Hunter as well. But he's already having all kinds of issues with staying healthy. So hopefully he manages to get himself healthy. You don't want anybody to be hurt. Jonah. See, these are rookie mistakes. Jonah with the ineligible receiver downfield. Just slipped a little bit too far down. He's just got to figure this stuff out. He's got to release a little bit later than what he did. That's all there is to it. Yep, just got out there a little too early. That pass, once that's in the receiver's hands, he can start cutting out, but he cut upfield just like a half a second too early, and they hit him with the flag. That's a bummer. Well, the offense is not looking very good so far. Let's see. No Travis Hunter, but there are a lot of defensive starters in the game right now for Jacksonville. Not the whole team, but there are a few. That was a good tip ball.
preseason opener against the Colts.
Second down and 15.
Lilo, quick over the middle. Washington has that. Breaks the tackle, gains a few more to the 27-yard line. Pick up with 9 yards on the play.
All right. Yep, looks like kind of a 5 and out, but yeah, it's a 3 and out. Essentially, there was no first down. So I said in the beginning, I just want to see a touchdown in the first 2 possessions. So now they're not making it very easy on themselves because we need to score a touchdown in the next possession. That was not a good possession by Miami. A penalty, had a sack, a bad blocking on another play that led to a tip ball. So yeah, gotta get something different going here. Put yours in. Not yet. I want to see a couple possessions with Tua. Hopefully they let him play a couple possessions. I'd like to see that. Even if they let Tua have the first quarter, I'd be okay with that. They need to get some things worked out, and the only way to really do that is in a game with Tua and the team playing. So they need to let that first team offense play a little bit.
And he's pushed back inside the 25. Fair catch made there. And the Jaguars
Good punt.
no score from Hard Rock Stadium first quarter.
Oh yeah, they definitely need to bring him out again. Yeah, the O-line did not look good on that. What's up, Cap? How you doing, man? Hey, if you guys like win probabilities, right now the Jacksonville Jaguars has a 51.8% chance to win the game. And this is funny to me. We have the O-line looking a little rough right now. And as far as the O-line goes, they have to work this stuff out in a game. So this is what I want. I want them, yes, Elwood, exactly. I want them to settle down, run the ball a little bit, and get this stuff going. And that's what needs to happen. So hopefully they keep the starters in for the next couple possessions. But what I am impressed by is the defense right now with the way the cornerbacks have played so far. They're doing pretty decent. So shutting down passing options and stuff, and that's all you can really hope for from this cornerback or secondary room, considering everybody is convinced that our secondary is the worst secondary in the NFL, which I maintain is not true. If this ends in a 0-0 tie, I'm blaming this on you. It's all your fault if it ends in a 0-0 tie. Oh man, that would be horrible. How dare you say that? Now it's going to happen. All right. Let's see. It would be horrible. I might have to end the stream early if it's 0-0. That's a good point. You know, they could. I would like to see a little bit of running plays mixed in with Tua with the ball, just because that would, help with some of the stuff that Tua likes to do in the play action and the options and stuff like that. So we'll see here.
There's a look at Tyreek Hill up and down that Dolphins sideline. Dolphins stick with the corners, so stormed up Jack Jones and Jason Marshall Jr. at the nickel.
Storm Duck, Jack Jones, and Jason Marshall Jr. That's who's in. So far, playing very well. Good gang tackling. I like it. But what I don't like is the quarterback keepers from Wolford. He's the team's leading rusher.
first looked at him when Matthew Bird first raised him, he's a little stout for a cornerback, but they showed that he can play cornerback. Then they moved him inside, which is a lot different from that cornerback because you don't have the sideline help there. So he's got to play inside, outside on these receivers. They said he was up to the one thing that they were concerned about with him was just tackling. They said once they saw one play on him, kicking the bump somebody, okay, that's all right.
All right.
I think they've kind of jabbed this guy. They like him in the second.
Jaguars are pushing. It's okay. It's early, and it's just a preseason. That's what I'm talking about there, though. Those quarterback keepers, those have got to stop. Now, I know Wolford actually has some wheels. Like, he does have some speed and some elusiveness for, a white guy. But we can't be allowing this to happen. As soon as Wolford sees that our middle linebacker is not there, as soon as he sees our middle linebacker commit somewhere, he's running. Like, he's not even looking to throw the ball. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, on the ESPN.com website for the play-by-play, this is what it says: 3rd and 1 at Miami 42. Wolford was aborted. I'm not joking. It says Wolford aborted. Period. And then it says the rest of the play. That doesn't sound good. Jeez. Willie Gay actually made 2 plays in a row there. Wolford was aborted. My goodness. That was a bad fumble. Holy cow. Yeah, that was bad. Okay. This is only the second time, right? Right, for our offense coming up? Yeah. Kind of. I'm not giving the Jags no credit on that. Come on. That was a heck of a punt, man. Somehow Malik Washington got 15 yards. Goodness. I thought he was going to get tackled within the first 2 yards of that return. All right, so 2 possessions, no points allowed by the defense. You got to be encouraged by that. They had a couple whoopsies in there. Gave up a couple big runs from Wolford, and that's bullcrap. So the Weaver's got to chomp down on that real quick, put that to sleep. Oh, man. Curious to see if they're going to run the ball a little, just run the ball a little bit and let Ollie get some snaps with the first team offense. Run the ball, get some space backed up, and then we start throwing the ball. Goodness. I'm actually watching the CBS Miami stream. It's just up here in Alaska. It takes a while for it to get pirated because I'm pirating it right now. I wanted to watch it with a home team broadcast. I hardly ever get to do that, so took the opportunity to pirate this one and watch it at sacrifice of having it be about 30 or 45 seconds behind. So, oh, there it is. There's the first carry for Ollie Gordon, 5 yards. Good run off the left tackle. That's what you need. That's what you need to have happen. Get some confidence to that young man and get him ready to go. And then guess what happens? Offensive line is not doing well. And we keep giving up these sacks on Tua. They're going to pull him out. Yeah, he does. Ollie Gordon does run hard. Definitely. Offensive line needs to settle down. I mean, obviously Austin Jackson isn't in there.
The Dolphins had 10 draft picks going into April's draft, so he doesn't really value those. So it just goes to show you
Okay.
how much he valued Jonah in the draft by moving up to get him. McDaniel says he has top 5 focus of any player he's ever been around. He says he learns from every single snap, and of course he's also tearing himself to his new teammates. His jam sessions with Tua, Jalen Phillips. He is really not only making, turning heads on the field, but making an impression off the field as well.
It's okay. Yeah, offensive starters aren't doing too bad, and Tua's upset too. But with all of that, there's a lot of defensive starters on the field right now for Jacksonville, so it's not, like we're playing totally second string players, but at the same time, they got to make a better showing than this. What's your weather like? Oh man. Right now it's 48 degrees and mostly cloudy. Have a little bit of a rain system coming through right now. So it's supposed to rain for the next day or two. But 40, 45, 55 degrees right now is what we're averaging. And it's just getting colder by the day. I think we have a Tua hater. Liz is a Tua hater. Oh, man. I ain't going nowhere. All right. Now we'll get into this third possession for Jacksonville. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Really, really need to see something here. Oh no, Elwood, man, our summers are incredible. We're into fall now. The Dolphins, here in Fairbanks, we're in the summer we average anywhere from 65 to 95 degrees. It just depends on the day. We get good summer weather, and we get daylight 24/7. The sun doesn't go down until fall. So just now, this time of year, we're starting to get an hour or two of darkness, from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock a.m. And that's it. The rest of it's daylight still. But in the winter, we get hardly any sunlight. So it's kind of a trade-off. All right. So, as of right now, Tua is 1 for 3 for 9 yards, which isn't, not a big deal. It's just the beginning of the game, but you would like to see a little more offensive production from Miami. I mean, granted, they're not playing all of the second stringers, playing against all the second stringers for Jacksonville, but there needs to be more than what's going on. Defense is holding it down, so defense needs to continue to do that, and the offense needs to get their thumbs removed surgically from their rear ends. That's what needs to happen. So we'll see. Oh man, what was that stupid movie, Elwood, about that? 30 Days of Night. That's what that was. My goodness. That wasn't even filmed in Alaska. How horrible. You'd think they would have at least filmed it in actual Alaska, in actual Barrow, Alaska. But no. It's filmed in Canada. You got to be kidding me. It was a good movie, though. All right. Looks like we're starting off with a penalty, illegal use of hands against the Jaguars. So, and that's just so you guys know, illegal use of hands is essentially holding. That's pretty much what that is. And then we got a 10-yard pass. Where I'm trying to see it. Oh, yeah, he's got his hands up on his face mask, pushing upwards. Yeah, definitely. And that's what I'm talking about right there. That is a sack split by Bradley Chubb and Jalen Phillips, and that's a beautiful thing. That's what I'm talking about. See? That's what it is right there. Liz, is this your first time coming into one of my streams? I think it is. And I agree. She rocks. Even though she's a Tua hater, she rocks. I'm not really a Tua hater or a Tua lover, but it's good to have you in here, Liz. Eastern Washington. I used to play against you guys in college when I was playing football. We used to go up to Eastern Washington to play all the time. Once a year. Ah, okay. KJ Britt doing well. You're right. Yep. Oh yeah, Kosa, you're right. Right there. Alice in Chains. That's what's up. Yeah, that sack from Bradley Chubb and Jalen Phillips was beautiful. He just had nowhere to go. Wolford had nowhere to go. He was in a dolphin sandwich. Bradley Chubb and Jalen Phillips was the bread. Okay. Tua better get his butt back out there for another possession, man. That's what I want to see now. All right, yep. Looks like Tua's going to stay in for another possession. Good. First pass is yep, okay. All right, that's a little better. Find Jalen Waddle when you're in doubt, Tua. You guys got some good work together for, and that's an 8-yard pass. Good job. There we go. Get those passes going. Get yourself out of the little funk for your team in the beginning. I mean, Tua wasn't the one having the trouble, but still, this is where Tua needs to do something different. Now, even if you're a Tua hater, you can agree with me on this. Even if it wasn't something that Tua has been doing in this game to cause the inability to move the ball right now on those first two possessions, he has to take it upon himself to fix that. He has to do what he has to do to make that better, and that's what he's doing. So I'm glad he put a pass together there. That was good. Yeah, don't say that. Is that legit? Okay, yeah, it could be. I'm trying to see it. It looked like it could be just a cramp from the way he's limping. I'm trying to give me a minute here to look at it. And he went awful low on that tackle. It looks like a cramp. I'm just going to say that. I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just going to say, to me, that looked like a limp. No, I think Waddle just walks like he's been riding a horse. 0-0 after one. Good stuff. Oh, man. I think Waddle's fine. I think that Ollie Gordon is okay too. I think that's literally just a cramp, but I can't say for sure. I mean, I'm just looking at it from thousands of miles away. You know what I mean? So until we get some actual information, we won't know anything. Don't worry yet, Kosa. Don't worry yet. The preseason isn't the time to worry about this stuff. They got to play together. They got to keep working. They keep chopping wood, and we'll see what happens. Definitely want Tua to finish this quarter, or not finish the quarter, but I wanted to finish this drive strong. Yeah, he did, and with the way it looked, like he got hit real low too, and that's the one reason I'm not positive. You know what I mean? Like, it looked like that he got tackled from a very low angle and very fast. Yeah, either a stinger or a cramp or something like that. Yeah, I think. Yep, you're right. Okay, so yeah, we're okay. He's all right. He just got bruised. He just got beat up a little bit. He's okay. Now, as far as the rest of the team goes, this is what I'm not happy about. I'm not happy with our offensive line, and I'm not really happy with the separation that we're getting with our receivers. That's the two things that are bugging me right now, just as we are right now. That's where I'm at. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, Tua needs to show us something. Ollie Gordon looks good, though. He looks good. If we end up having to have Ollie Gordon as our number one running back, I think we'll be okay.
First two preseason games, 18 carries, 88 yards. Play action to him. Tagovailoa looking downfield for Eskridge, but that's incomplete. Tua had a hurry and just a little bit there.
Relax, guys. It's way too early to get all worked up about it. Just relax. Enjoy the ride, okay? Preseason game. Have a good time with it. Let them work on it a little bit. What do we got going on here? What in the world? That was a bad pass. Yeah, I would agree with that. That's one of the he's got some real good trust with them for sure. They play well together. Fourth and 6. If they're going for it on 4th and 6, this is definitely nice. First down. This is definitely the last possession for Tua. But this is what Tua needs. Tua needs to play a little bit and get himself worked out, you know. He ain't going to do that sitting on the sideline. So I at this point I would say that's a very high possibility of that. Ollie Gordon he's good. He's good. Oh, he's got space. Yep. There we go, Ollie. Heck yeah, dude. 10-yard carry for Ollie Gordon. That's what I'm talking about right there. If Ollie Gordon can get 5 to 9 yards, man, that's great. Ollie, all day. Just keep doing it. He just does not go down. Man. All right. Oh, what a move by Washington. What a move. My goodness. Yeah, dude. That's what's up. Touchdown, Miami. Malik Washington. Tua throws, just dumps the ball off to Malik Washington. He was in trouble, was going to get sacked, popped it over the tackler's head and got it to Malik, and Malik did the rest. That was what a move on the turnaround. Get off me, and just gone. That was fantastic play right there. And good job to Tua there, too, getting flushed. I know it was just a little pop pass, but getting flushed out, going to get taken down. A lot of quarterbacks probably in that situation would throw the ball away. If Malik wasn't standing there wide open, I would have thrown the ball away too. But, I mean, good job, Tua, putting the ball there in your playmaker's hands and letting him do his thing. And fantastic job, Malik Washington. Holy Hannah. That was incredible. What a great first move on the turnaround after catching that ball. And they take the 2-point conversion. Fantastic. Is that Pharaoh Brown on that? Yep. He bobbled it too, but he held on to it. That's all that matters. Pharaoh Brown with the 2-point conversion. Ladies and gentlemen, you're Miami Dolphins 8, Jacksonville Jaguars 0. 11:57 left in the second quarter. That was a good possession for Miami. Had a few situations they had to work out of and take care of. And I like that they went for the 2-point conversion there. It's like an extra play, like a goal line opportunity. They can get some practice in. And Pharaoh Brown got a catch. Wow, that's not something normal for Pharaoh Brown. So that's awesome. Fantastic. Oh, what? Are you talking about Pharaoh Brown? Oh my goodness, you're killing me. Don't be a hater. I don't hate Pharaoh Brown. I mean, catching the ball isn't what he's known for, if that's what you're talking about. So can't really expect a fantastically clean catch by Pharaoh Brown. But he is super slow. But, I mean, a lot of the stuff that tight ends do, you don't have to be fast. Trust me. I mean, I was a tight end in college. So, I mean, I wasn't fast. 8-0 Miami. 12 minutes left, second quarter. This ain't hockey, second period. Oh, boy. Looks like Tua's going to finish 4 of 8, 49 yards and a touchdown. Did I miss blocking assignments? Well, I would like to lie and say no, I never missed a blocking assignment, but yeah, I missed a couple blocking assignments. It happens. I missed some. Yeah, it happens. But I was pretty decent blocking. A couple catches here and there, but most of the time it was just blocking for me. That was my main gig. I was a lineman, and then after the first preseason of camp, I lost so much weight that I couldn't keep up with the linemen that we had, and they tried me out at tight end because I could catch a little bit. But shut up, man. Don't be saying that. That's mean. Good kickoff return by Jacksonville there. It was a good kick. Pinned it in the 5, and it's a good kickoff return there. It's Jacksonville trying to show some signs of life here up near the 40. Up near the 50, actually. You got one job. All right. Yeah. Cam Smith is in the game. Let's see a pick 6 for Cam Smith. Come on. Yeah, hopefully. Ooh, getting a little choppy. Hey, what's up, Jorge? How's it going, man? Watching this interesting little game going on here. Good communication in the backfield. I like what I'm seeing pre-snap from the Dolphins defense. Communication is so key. Oh, it's a good little pass from Jacksonville there to get the first down. It looks like they got it. Yep. First down, Jacksonville. Hmm. Well, really, it's those two rushes by Wolford is where most of the running has come from, except for on this last couple plays or this last possession. Well, thanks for that, buddy. Appreciate it. Happy birthday to your grandson. Hope you guys have a good time. Kenneth Grant needs to be. I wish Kenneth Grant was in the game. He's one of those players that you put in for run game situations or run stopping situations. You want to see him in there. Not horrible, but not great either. They're kind of doing some things wrong and then doing some things good. So far, I'd say middle of the road, not exceeding expectations by any means. Defense looks relatively good, especially against the pass. They're a little soft against the run right now, but I'm not too worried about that. What really concerns me right now is our offensive line. That's the big concern for me. Cornerbacks and safeties are playing well. They're really, really working together good. Calling out, communicating very well pre-snap and post-snap. You see them hollering at each other and barking. They're doing well. They're playing very well together. So that's where I'm at right now. That's my evaluation. We'll see how that changes throughout this game as it goes on. But as of right now, that's where we're at. We'll see how it continues here. Let's see. Paul was playing. Yeah, Patrick Paul was playing. Austin Jackson is not playing. And Savaianaya has made a couple mistakes so far, but you'd expect that. He is a rookie, We can't expect him to be perfect. That's insane and that's unreasonable, So as of right now, it's kind of what I expected from the offensive line. I was hoping they would shore things up a little bit more, and maybe they will as the game goes on. As far as I understand it, a lot of the offensive line players are going to play the first half, so hopefully that continues. Hopefully they have some more time to work stuff out, because ultimately that's what they need. That's what Jonas Vainaya needs. Naya just needs practice to get things worked out. I almost just fell out of my chair. Jaguars on the tip of the cup here. I would agree with that, Elwood, for sure. At least right now, I would have Ollie at number 2 for sure. Imagine the thunder and lightning type effect you'd have with Ollie Gordon and Achane. That's a heck of a combination, you know. Okay. It will. It'll take time to adjust. And also, you know, keep in mind, he's not just adjusting to playing the other side of the offensive line. He's adjusting to NFL speed and power and everything else that comes with that. You know, like he's got a lot to adjust to all at once. So boom and zoom. I like it. That's good. Ooh, bad pass from Wolford to number 81. I can't remember who that is for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Third and 11. Still on the 25-yard line. Good defense. Is that Marshall Jr.? It is. Good defense by Marshall Jr. on that play. Brings up 3rd and 11 now. Or is that 4th and 11? That's 4th and 11, yes. Jaguars bringing out their field goal team. Field goal is good. Score is 8-3, Miami ahead. 6 minutes left in the second half. Ollie Gordon's at 5 carries for 26 yards. That's just over 5 yards per carry. That's perfect. That's exactly what you want from any running back, let alone a power running back. That's a fantastic job by him. Malik Washington, 3 catches, 41 yards and a touchdown. Tua, 4 of 8 for 49 yards and a touchdown. Completion percentage is a little low for Tua, but took him down, got him a touchdown. That's the important part. So far, so good. Not the greatest in the world, but a lot of things to be encouraged by and a lot of things that to be like, well, we got to work on that. So, what are you guys thinking? What do you guys think about this so far? How are you guys seeing this going down? Right now, the stories that I'm noticing and seeing is cornerbacks and secondary as a whole, cornerbacks and safeties playing fantastic. Run game, run defense could be a little better. Ollie Gordon playing great. Malik Washington playing well. Tua needs to clean things up a little bit. Offensive line not playing very well at all in this game specifically. And as far as preseason goes, that's about as far as you can take it. They're not playing well in this preseason game. So they need to clean things up a little bit on the offensive line. Overall, for penalties, I think Miami is doing very well thus far. I don't even think we have a penalty on. We have one penalty on us so far, and that was called on the offense. So defense as a whole is playing very well. Agree. Biggers and Phillips are beasts. Raw power. Kept noticing them both. It's hard not to. They're giant. Oh, man. All right. Looks like Eskridge is back to receive. Eskridge taking it up. Ooh, he's got a gap. Looks like he got about 29 yards on that return. And it was a 62-yard punt. Fantastic job. All 7 rookies make the team. I wouldn't doubt it. We've got a good group of rookies this year. It's not something I'm used to, but I'm not complaining. All right, Zach Wilson on offense. Taj Washington for 8 yards. Oh, great cutback. Fantastic cutback by Gordon. What do you guys think? Does Ezekama make the team? Does he make the team this year or no? I would like to say yes, just because I had such high hopes for him. And then the injuries happened and everything else, and I'm just kind of I wonder if he's even going to make the team this year with the talent that we have at wide receiver. Oh, that was a bad pass by Zach Wilson. Wide open, Washington in the seam, and just missed him right over the top of his head, sailed the ball right past him.
top 6 guys that they've got right now.
Eskridge both in there at the moment. Third and 4 for Wilson over the middle. There's
Good. Oh, yeah, that was a bad drop. That was a bad drop. Right in the numbers. Good pass from Zach Wilson there. Bad catch.
Yeah, that was right there. They'll go for it on 4th.
You can't let hit your shoulder pads get through that.
Eskridge has that speed game. Jacksonville brings the blitz to throw.
That was a great catch for a first down pass right there. That was fantastic.
That's something Mike McDaniel talked about a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
How's he playing without the ball? So that's a big play for him. So second time tonight, Dolphins convert on 4th down. Last time resulted in a touchdown. And here's Gordon to carry.
See, even when Ollie Gordon gets stuffed, he falls forward for 2 yards. At worst, like I'm very encouraged by the way Ollie Gordon is playing. He's playing fantastic football. It's what you want. Definitely what you want.
Back when 23, when he won that Doak Walker Award, he had more than 1,600 yards. More than 1,000 of those yards were after contact.
He's at 7 carries for 36 yards.
He's trying to initiate contact, use his size again as a combo.
I agree. Both Washingtons should definitely make the team for sure. Make sure if you're in here, you guys throw a like down if you're in here watching. I appreciate all that. The support does help, and it is free to throw a like down and subscribe if you're not subscribed. That's the main way you can help out these small YouTube channels, is to get us into that algorithm for YouTube. And we're at the 2-minute warning. And it's 3rd and 6. Okay. Oh, you're good, man. Like I said, this isn't a job for me. This is just for fun. The main reason I want the likes and the comments and the subscriptions is so that more and more people get to see and come in. It's not to make money. And I've already decided, I'm not even able to take donations on live streams yet. I don't have enough subscribers. You need 500 to be able to do that. And I was already talking to my wife about it, and I told her, I was like, I'm not trying to make money off of this. So if it comes to a point where people start donating money, like in those super chats or whatever, once you get to 500 subscribers, when that starts to happen, whenever it does, I told her, it's like all that money is going to go into a savings account, and that's going to be to get me to Miami for a Dolphins game and hopefully to some preseason stuff so I can go to some practices and things like that. Because North Pole, Alaska, man, I've never even been to Miami ever. So, I mean, it would be really cool at some point to make a trip down there and catch a couple Dolphins games or something, spend a week and a half down there so I could see 2 games, make a real good trip out of it. So that's the plan, is whenever I start making some kind of income off of this or any kind of money, whatever it is, that money goes into a savings account for a trip to Miami and to pay for StreamYard, because StreamYard has a yearly subscription, and equipment costs, things like that. But I've already bought all my equipment, so mainly it would just be for StreamYard, which is like $450 a year. I don't know if you guys knew that, but it is not cheap to have a StreamYard account. It costs a lot of money. Oh, Liam is coming back soon, so the O-line will be ready to crumble. Oh my goodness. It could be worse. Liam could be a lot worse than what he is. That's for sure. It sucks because when we drafted Liam Eichenberg, he was supposed to be something really good. No, you only make money off of YouTube. You don't make money off of StreamYard. StreamYard's just the service that you use to go live and stuff, a more professional format and things like that, so you can have guests and that kind of stuff. But the problem is that you don't make any money on YouTube off of AdSense or sponsors or anything like that. You don't make any of that or off of views. You don't make that until you get to over 1,000 subscribers. And at 500 subscribers, you can start taking super chats, like donations directly from your viewers during live streams. But that's not even until 500 subscribers. And I think last time I checked, I'm at like 320 something. So it's going to be a while. I'm a pretty new channel, and I'm still relatively small. But yeah, it's not a job for me. It's not about money. It's just about having fun. It's all this is. You can believe that if I end up when I end up going to Miami to watch some football games, you can believe that I'm gonna record the whole thing, make a couple videos out of it. It'll be a big deal for me. Get out of here, Elwood. What are you? Come on, man. So that's going to bring up third down for Miami on that incompletion to Eskridge. That was a duck, too. See, those are the passes that Zach Wilson just needs to do a little better. That was a horribly placed ball, and it was a 6-yard pass. Like, dude, Zach Wilson needs to make those passes cleaner and better. That ball needs to be right shoulder down. He's going to get sacked. Yep, Wilson is sacked. Zach Wilson being Zach Wilson, ladies and gentlemen. That'll bring up fourth down. Sometimes I just don't know what Zach Wilson is doing. What? This is not our kicker making this field goal attempt. That was the punter. That was Jake Bailey with that kick, that field goal attempt. Oh, well, it's preseason. I'm not sure what that was about. It's a 51-yard field goal. And they had Jake Bailey make that field goal attempt. Yeah, if that was Jason Sanders, he would have made that for sure. That's Jason Sanders' distance. That's not Jake Bailey. That was horrible. Oh, when you said this horrible kick, what was that? And then I went and looked, and I saw it just happened right after you said that on my screen. I was like, that's Jake Bailey. Oh, my goodness. That's hilarious. 58 seconds left in the first half. All kinds of flags coming down. Holy cow. False start on everybody but the snapper. Okay. It's pretty simple. Don't have to call out numbers when everybody jumps off sides. Good grief. All right, so it's looking like it's going to be 8-3 here at the end of the half, or at the end of the first half. We got a few more seconds to run off here. Solid defense, though. Solid defense, especially by our secondary. So far, our secondary has done the job and done it well.
Made the tackle on the tight end Morris. And now looks like Jacksonville will use that.
30 seconds remaining.
Here's a look about Coach Murray's lean and number one, a great player. So many great Miami Dolphins teams.
You got your trivia question. How Coach Murray's not a trivia question. The only Dolphins who have ever participate or did have every Super Bowl that the Dolphins played in. 5 Super Bowls.
Wow.
He's part of the team.
Good call.
Oh, now they got Jake Bailey practicing more field goals in the sideline. What in the world? Oh, why would they even let whatever? It's preseason. They're probably just messing around with it, but still.
Looks like it may be on the Dolphins. Okay, for the second half.
And we're at the half, ladies and gentlemen. It is halftime. Miami Dolphins 8, the Jacksonville Jaguars 6 with that field goal.
That's on Isaiah Johnson. By the way, speaking of the Super Bowls, Mike McDaniel's been in 2 Super Bowls as an assistant. 2016 in Atlanta, 2019 with the Niners. The 2 years before, no playoffs. The Falcons were 8-8. The 49ers were 4-12 the year before they made that Super Bowl.
He was lucky charm there.
Yep.
It really is year to year in this league.
But it does tell you how quickly you can turn a team around.
8-6 Miami. And the Dolphins will get the ball at the beginning of the second half here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go quiet for about 15 minutes here. I'm going to run and take care of my dog, check in on everything on the house, and then I will be back in here in 15 minutes. So make sure you guys come back or just hang out and wait for me to come back. Either way, I will be right back. Thanks for watching so far. I'll see you guys in a few minutes.
Check in another guy.
I'm back.
Making his way over.
I made it back. I didn't die. Look at that.
5 yards of pocket. He's got a roster spot.
Tried to fall off my steps outside, so that's good. But I'm back. I made it. Jeez. As far as Ollie Gordon starting or Achane starting, you know what? I feel like the best thing to do there is to kind of just let them both feed off of each other. So I feel like if Achane starts or Achane starts, or if Ollie Gordon starts, it doesn't matter to me as long as they both kind of split the carries. I think that's really going to be beneficial for Miami. I think having them bounce back and forth between the two is what's really going to help this team. Yes. We have a dog sled and a few dogs that like to pull. And we have a dog sled that's been converted so it can be used in the summertime. It's got wheels instead of skis. But yeah, we do. We don't do any hardcore sled dog races or anything like that, but it's something fun to do in the wintertime and summer with our animals. So it's funny that you asked that. And it's fall, so it's time to get, a lot of people have sled dogs up here. It's time to get ready for hunting and stuff, so that's kind of what I'm doing. I've got guns and bow and everything else laying all over my office right now. I got to get this stuff ready to go. I did a rod fin. Oh my goodness. No igloos. I mean, I know how to make them. But no, we don't have any igloos. Liz, yeah, we kill a couple of them every year. That's what we eat. We eat moose instead of cow. So, I mean, they still sell regular beef in the stores and stuff, but I don't like buying our meat at stores. So instead of that, I hunt for food, not for trophies. Hunt for moose and caribou, mostly for meat. And you kill a caribou and a moose, and you've got enough meat to last all winter, all year. Moose is a really good substitute for beef. You cook it the same way, you make the same things out of it, and it tastes better. And caribou is kind of like deer, but tastes better than deer. And you can make sausage and everything else out of it. So, yep. I usually go hunting every year for a moose and hopefully get one. All right, 2nd and 9 for Miami. Bear is good, but you have to get bear in the fall. If you get spring bear, it's gross. Fall bear is good because the bears are eating nothing but berries. So if you hunt a bear, best time to get one really is in the fall. And usually, you want to. Bear meat can be kind of not very good. It can be real gamey. So the best thing, at least in my opinion, to do with bear meat is we'll either make a lot of chili out of it, or we'll make tacos. So. Okay. Third down and 5 for Mr. Zachy Wilson. And this is going to be the half of football where we got players who want to make the team. And this is what we're going to see. So hopefully we get to see Ewers a little bit. I want to see Ewers play more. Yeah, that's a catch. I think that's a catch too. Hand was underneath. Yeah, hunting's good. It's fun. We try to make it a family fair as much as possible. The the entire month of September is usually hunting season. It's hunting season for moose up here. Also, at that same time, you can hunt bear and you can hunt grouse, grouse is like chicken. It's better than chicken, but that's the closest thing to it. So we'll go out to our hunting spot and we'll hunt for moose and hunt for grouse with the kids and everything else at the same time. And if we end up getting a moose and it's early enough, you skin and quarter the moose right there where you shot it and take the meat, and then you leave the carcass on the ground and you use that to hunt for bear. Kind of just camp out over the top of the carcass and wait for the bears to come in to try to clean up the moose. So there's ways to do just about everything. All right. Third down. No, first down. First down. That was okay. Zach Wilson short right to Taj Washington for 6 yards, and that'll be a first down Miami. Good play there. The Triple F Food Network. I don't know. Like, I know a lot of people aren't down for hunting, about the hunting stuff, but just think of it this way. Do you guys know the absolute horrible lives that animals go through for the cows and chicken and stuff like that are in our supermarkets and our stores? It's the most horrible life you could ever imagine, being injected with a bunch of growth hormones, absolutely horrible conditions to exist in, and then just being slaughtered at the end of a short life. It's horrible. I don't really support that at all. I don't support the treatment of the animals in these slaughterhouses and these slaughter farms. And that's most of the time when you go to any store and you buy a package of beef, that's what you're paying for. You're paying for absolute complete mistreatment of animals. So we choose to go hunting. And that's the way it is, you know. We get our beef, our moose and our food that we get. It's not growth hormones. It's not a bunch of injections. It's not fake food. It's real. It's natural. It's pure. So that's where I'm at with it. We do it as much as we can. They are, Kosa. They are so interchangeable. It doesn't matter where you put them. They can play a lot of positions on the field. Boone bobbled the ball a little bit on that carry, but he hung on to it. Dolphins up near midfield.
As we've said every year on Tua Tagovailoa staying healthy. 2 years ago he did. Last year only.
Second down and 7.
The Dolphins really struggled when he wasn't in there.
Yeah, and you saw what happened when your quarterback that you thought was ready wasn't ready to play. And then you started, getting this guy in and that guy in, and it really turned into a disaster. But I think everybody feels a little better about the structure of where it is right now. And I think a lot of people still, feel really good that Tua's going to be able to stay healthy.
Oh, get off me. Eskridge just does not want to go down. That was a heck of a run. Heck of a catch and run. Yep, there it is. Catch and run strong. Wilson slinging that thing right up until the point where he has to throw a short pass and just is going to do something horrible. I want him to score here. That'd be nice. I want to know that our second string quarterback can go out there, make a few plays, and get some touchdowns. Good run by Washington for 6. It'll be second down and 4. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. And like I said, we're not all about trophies. It's subsistence hunting for us. We hunt for food, and that's the way it is. We're conservationists. We're wildlife supporters, ethical hunting supporters. My wife and I both teach. I'm an archery coach. I teach archery, and my wife teaches a couple other things too. We're both very, very involved up here with conservation and fish and game department stuff. So, including the Youth Hunter Education Challenge, which is a big nationwide tournament for kids to practice to compete in all sorts of different hunting activities. Not actual hunting, but there's 22 rifle competition, there's archery competition, there's muzzle loader competition, there's a shotgun competition, there's orienteering, there's wildlife identification, there's safety trail, all these things that we do. It's a lifestyle up here, that's for sure. Well, seeing as how it's a subsistence animal, you can't sell moose meat, but if you ever could find a way to make your way up to Alaska, I will feed you the best meal you'd ever think of. I could feed you the best moose, everything. You could try grouse, which is like chicken. You could try everything. I'd set you up. Some smoked salmon, whatever you want, man. All right. Usually what people up here do is they trade. Somebody has some moose and they want salmon. They'll trade the moose to somebody else for some salmon. It's kind of one of those deals. Oh, ooh, we bobbled the crap out of it. Almost let that ball get picked off. Thanksgiving up here, it's just like anywhere else. In fact, if you go look at my shorts, you'll find my short videos on my page. You'll find a video that I made from last Thanksgiving, right before the Packers game, where I was outside at 35, 40 below, running my smoking dinner, which was 2 turkeys that I had smoking or 3. I think 3 turkeys I had smoking in the smoker at once. But it was 35 below, so it was a cool little video. 4th down and 16. And he's going for it. And he's got the ball. Oh my goodness. Is that Izakama? It was. What a great catch. What a fantastic catch that was. Good ball by Zach Wilson, too. Sailed it a little bit. Man. Good ball. First and goal. Boone's got a touchdown. Fantastic blocking on the outside edge there by the offensive line. Wow. Boone for 7 yards on the touchdown run.
Second time for a touchdown as Boone taps it up with Hill and Thornton. Dolphins will go for the 2-point conversion. Byron split out at the bottom of the screen. Champlin will split out as well with 3 wide receivers. Wilson's got some choices, but we get the flag before the snap.
They were going for 2, and there's going to be a flag right before the snap. False start on the offense. Number 7, that's Washington. Okay. Dude, that's what I've been saying that. He is horrible at short passes. It is. It's ridiculous. For somebody who can throw the long ball pretty decently, I don't understand why he is so horrible at short passes. Yeah, man, I live in North Pole, Alaska. It's about 13 miles outside of Fairbanks.
Jaguars are coming. Wilson unloads it.
Oh, yeah, dude. So bad. All right. 14-6 Miami. 8:25 left in the third quarter. Dolphins in control as of now. Offensive line seems to have cleaned up a little bit. There's been kind of a flux of starters and a flux of backup offensive linemen coming in and out. So kind of hard to tell or hard to say, oh, this is all second string offensive line. But they seem to have cleaned up a little bit with their blocking. Oh. Nope, no Russian in me. No Russian, just German and American Indian. That's my heritage. But we're close to Russia. Yeah, we got the land bridge, the ice bridge. Zach Wilson is 9 of 13 for 80 yards. Mike Boone has 5 carries for 21 yards and a touchdown. Yep, Sanders must be hurt because Jake Bailey is doing the kickoff stuff too. You were right. Whoever said that, I can't remember. Somebody said it. No, I can't see Eric Snowden from here. Nice, Liz. My Indian heritage is Apache Indian on my dad's side and Hopi Indian on my mom's.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any of the use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
And I do appreciate you guys coming in here and hanging out with me. This has been a blast. As always, I have a good time in here talking with you, all of you. Make sure, if you guys haven't, throw a like down. Make sure you do that. It's the fee for watching with me. It's a steep price, I know. Harris on the return, 15 yards. They'll be right at the 35-yard line, Jacksonville. First down. Miami does have 3 timeouts remaining. Jacksonville is down to 2. They used one on that challenge and lost it. Buffalo's up on Tampa Bay right now, 14-10. They're just about at halftime there.
That's an excitable sideline down there. We've seen it a number of times during the course of this preseason.
That is for sure, especially last week when Ethan Robinson got that great clinching interception. The whole team was out there like it was a Super Bowl with
Elwood, you're killing me, man. I'm Germindian. I'm going to start saying that. That's awesome. Oh, jeez. Germindian. Oh, man. Germindian. Oops. Did I? Oh, I did. There we go. That'll bring up 3rd and 1 on the 7-yard carry to the outside there. Yes, I'm Germindian.
wants to get in there and play now. You're getting the night off.
They got a little nicked up in the joint practice with the Jaguars, so they
It's good to see Jordan Brooks on the sideline being all amped up and being the hype man. Looks like Jacksonville just out across the 50-yard line on that carry. It's going to bring up first down for Jacksonville. Miami 14, Jacksonville 6. 5 minutes, 20 seconds left. Ooh, falls forward on that short pass for 8 yards. Oh, yeah, Cam Smith needs to play the rest of the game for sure. If that's what you're talking about. I think that's what you're talking about. Cam Smith, definitely. Channing Tindall, I'm meh about, but... Oh, slip the pressure. Good coverage there. Downfield for Miami on that incompletion. That'll bring up 3rd and 2. McClendon almost got the sack there. That was a good play by him. He just kind of over pursued a little bit.
College ball at Florida State and in Colorado. It's on that practice squad last year. There's that strength at that edge position. So with the Chubb and Chop and Jalen Phillips, now another pre-snap flag comes in.
Goodness. Jacksonville's getting all the flags in this game pretty much. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7 now from 3rd and 2.
So the delay backs them up by 5.
Another delay of game.
Bradley, Chubb, and Chop Robinson waving at somebody over there. They're having fun, that's for sure. Players and Coach Mike McDaniel talk a little bit more, resolve to handle adversity that comes with the season.
I think we talked a lot about that with him, and I think he feels like he's got a team that you're going to have some stuff, you're going to have some problems during the course of the season.
What a great play he had. Derek McClendon. Man, our defensive line is stacked. We're going to end up having to get rid of players that are going to be significant contributors on other teams. Because before you can put somebody on the practice squad, they have to clear waivers, which means they have to go through waivers for every NFL team in order. And these players are going to get picked up before they make it back to our practice squad. And it's sad. So many good players that we're going to lose. All right. Fair catch from Henning. It'll be Dolphins ball at about the 12-yard line. 1st and 10. I don't know. I know that's a 4th and 7 that Jacksonville just had, but if I was Jacksonville, I would have gone for that. I mean, it's preseason. This is when you can get away with this stuff, and you can put yourself in those positions. A 4th and 7, that's something that's going to happen to the Jaguars in the regular season, and there's going to be a point when they're going to be tempted to go for it. They really should have gone for it there. I think that's a missed opportunity on behalf of the coaching staff from Jacksonville. Cohen should have probably, Mr. Duval should have gone for that, I think. Me too, Liz. Me too. I'm glad it's not the Miami Dolphins this time. It's good. I think he's pretty well healed. I mean, he's had a lot of surgeries, so I mean, it's gonna take a while, I'm sure, for him to be like 1,000% good. But I think he's okay. I think some of that gait is just a natural gait. He's always kind of had a funky walk. I wouldn't read too much into it, but
Your Mazda experience starts at Gunther, in-store or online. From the sleek and sporty CX-30 to the versatile CX-5 and the spacious CX-90. Find the perfect balance of performance, style, and innovation. Every new Mazda comes with 3 years of complimentary maintenance included. Shop on your terms. Visit us in person or start your purchase online anytime. Exceptional service, no pressure experience.
looks like it's going to be Quinn Ewers coming into the game now.
Visit GuntherMazda.com to get started. Earlier tonight, we asked you to participate in our trivia question brought to you by Sell to Buy. The Miami Dolphins made 5 Super Bowl appearances, winning twice. With the perfect season, 28 teams have made at least 1 Super Bowl appearance. And you name the 4 teams that have never been in the Super Bowl. Will Camper, the Dolphins have played 2 in the preseason.
We say Detroit.
You got that one?
We say Jacksonville.
That's 2.
We say Seattle.
No.
Nope, Seattle.
No.
I'm out.
You got Houston and Cleveland. So you got
I
Atlanta.
forgot the misery of Cleveland.
Yeah, the Ernest Biner. Come on, sorry, Browns fans. So close, right? Goodness. The Drive.
Ernie Kosar, always
John Elway.
lamenting.
They came close. All right, Quinn Ewers is now in at quarterback for the Dolphins on the solid game last week in Detroit.
Sacked on his first play. Quinn Ewers sacked on his first play. Good grief.
I got no time at all. That's
Now, in case you're wondering, a dozen teams have never won a Super Bowl. So that would include Atlanta, Tennessee, Chargers, and
Jacksonville.
and the Buffalo Bills.
Now you can.
I couldn't resist.
Look, 4 times in a row.
And the Jets haven't won one since they took the horse and buggy to the Orange Bowl way back when with Joe Namath.
That's right.
It's been a minute. 3-snap penalty here on the Dolphins.
I'm not so sad about that.
No, not at all.
Jets, no. In fact, it kind of makes me smile.
Really haven't come close for the most part.
And then a false start on Miami. Liz, you said it, and now we're going to get penalties.
They really haven't come close for years. Well, they thought the Aaron Rodgers thing would work out.
Liz, I will say this. I will say that I feel like they really need to I really think that Quinn Ewers is a better quarterback than Zach Wilson. Personally, that's what I think. Do I think either one of our backup quarterbacks should be starting over Tua? Absolutely not. But I do feel like Quinn Ewers should be our number 2, personally. Experience or not, I feel like Quinn Ewers should be the number 2. Great run by Champlin, 11-yard scamper. Way to dig Miami out of a hole. Holy cow. 3rd and 9 for Miami instead of a 3rd and 20. Well done, Willie Champlin. Ewers back to pass on 3rd and 9. Rifles the ball. Fantastic pass. Threading 2 defenders. Puts that ball right where it needs to be. And that was Andrew Armstrong on the catch. That was a fantastic catch for 9 yards. Well, 14 yards? 14 yards. Great job. First and 10, Miami. 2 minutes left in the third.
It had some of the elements of Texas of this Dolphins offense for Ewers. Dolphins like his demeanor. He's a cool customer, in the words of offensive coordinator Frank Smith. Champlin on the catch.
Champlin for 2.
Picked up one
Stood up, but he got 2 yards. At very worst, that's what I want to see. I want to see us pull 2 yards minimum. You have to get that. You have to at least get 2 or 3 yards. So play action, Ewers, hands off, another 2 yards, 1 yard. Call it 1.
Vince fans, whether it's the tropics or your neighborhood, nobody tracks South Florida weather like the CBS News Miami Next Weather team. Always tracking, always alerting. Next Weather only on CBS News Miami.
All those stores just kind of lurking around out there.
That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
It's like an offensive line. Push it away.
Just keep that stiff arm there.
Yes, off the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Minute left in the 3rd. 3rd and 6.
Ewers goes 6'2", 209. Couple of touchdown passes.
Throws it out to the flats to Shamklin. 4 yards. That's going to bring up 4th and 2. What do I think of Ewers' release? It's a smooth release, I'll give it that. But what I see from him is like 2 separate releases from Quinn Ewers. It seems like he has the ability to do a quick release and throw hard and fast. But a lot of times you see this long, pronounced kind of backwards motion before he comes forward with the ball, and it leaves much to be desired sometimes. So I wish he would just kind of focus in on his quick pass motion and kind of develop that more instead of really falling back on that slow developing passing motion that he does. So he does. He's got a lot of potential. I like Ewers. I want him to continue to develop. I think he's someone we definitely need to hang on to. I don't think his arm is much better than Tua's, but he has a lot of similarities in his accuracy to Tua, which makes me think that he's more qualified just because of his natural talents. I think he's more qualified to run this offense the way Tua would run it. And since the offense is developed around Tua, I feel like Ewers has a better opportunity to run this offense better than Zach Wilson. So that's my main reason. I think that he can flick it, but I mean, Tua can even flick it. Tua can get it downfield quick too. No one wants to admit that, especially the Tua haters. But Tua can flick the ball too. He's more of a touch passer. He puts the ball where it needs to be, and a lot of times you can't throw the ball as hard as you can and do that. So we just exactly right there. We don't need a great arm. We need to have it. We need him to have it between the ears, and I think that Ewers does. I think that the more development that Ewers gets, the better he's going to be. He has the ability and the intelligence to play this offense the way it's meant to be played, for sure. That's going to be a touchback for Miami's punt, and that's going to put the Jaguars at the 20-yard line, and that's where we're going to start out in the 4th. 14 minutes, 52 seconds left. Yeah, that's what they say, Ko. So the greatest ability is availability. Definitely. Yeah, what he said. I have been sitting here for 4 minutes, and I just realized that my camera was off. Goodness. I am dense. Jeez. Unreal. Guys, I am so dehydrated. Holy cow. This is my 4th bottle of water today. I've been doing a lot of golfing lately. I don't do golf carts. When I do golf either, I walk. So I'm just so thirsty for water constantly lately.
This is a tough time for all these players. You know, they've been here for 5 weeks, 6 weeks, whatever they're in training camp. But, you know, they
All right.
after the draft,
I'm fired. Fire me. I'm fired. You're right. I quit. You guys don't have to watch. I'm still going to do this, though. Oh, man. It's just too much fun. Plus, I've learned a whole lot of new skills. Not so much the talking part, but editing and using computers. Because, I mean, I never even owned a computer before I started doing this channel. So it's all new to me, and it's been a fantastic experience. And it's not cheap. Like, I spent a lot of money to get this going. You know, $400 something, $450 for StreamYard, and another $150 for CapCut and the editing software. You know, that's $600, and then $1,400 for the computer setup. That's $2,000 total. The camera was another $400. That's $2,400. The microphone's another $150. That's $2,500. I mean, $2,600. It's $2,700 total so far to get this going. It's not cheap. So, like, I have instant respect for all the guys that make a living doing this. You know, and those guys have a lot better equipment than I have. Except for the computer. The computer that I have is bomb. I had this thing custom built for me, and it's amazing. But it's all new to me. I'm learning how to use computers and things that I've never used my entire life. So, pretty fun. Having a good time. 3rd and 6 for Jacksonville. Trailing by 8 points. 13 and a half minutes left in the game.
both sides of these guys. It's so much work, so much time together, so much bonding, so much effort, so much disappointment, so much joy in playing the game.
That's going to bring up 4th and 1 on the short pass. I sound like a secretary? What do you mean? Is that a compliment or an insult? I don't know what to think. Hey, don't make fun of my mechanical keyboard. It's amazing. I'm tempted to start clicking away on it just to annoy you, but I'm afraid that if I start clicking away on my keyboard, I'm going to mess something up with the stream. Tyndall's back up. Well, I don't know about all that, but I appreciate it. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that too, man. Thanks. Like I said, it's not about the money and anything. I wanted to do something decent and put something out that was, some kind of quality. I mean, and it's not perfect, obviously. My ugly face is on here. AJ hitting out with a good return to the 30. Fantastic run from him for the kick return or for the punt return. Yeah, it's not about the money. It's just about having fun. And I wanted to put something out decent. I didn't want to do this and have it look like garbage. What's really funny is if you go on my channel and you scroll all the way back to last year when I started this channel and look at the first couple of videos, the very, very first video I did was the night after that Dolphins-Chiefs game in the playoffs. And it wasn't when I really started my channel. It was just I made that video just to kind of just experimenting and figured I'll try to make a video. And I did that, and then a couple weeks later I was like, man, that was really fun making that video. I had like 0 views. There was like nobody who watched it, of course. I had no subscribers then or anything. But that was the beginning. But if you look at the quality of that video and then look at the progression as to now when I actually have a decent computer and a good camera and a good microphone. This is my 3rd different microphone I've had because I keep finding out that it's not what I wanted, and then I get the one I want, which is where I'm at now. I have a microphone I like. Same with the camera. It's just unreal.
For you, it's more than a bank transaction. It's landing your first fundraiser.
That would be cool. I'm not going to complain about that. Do your thing, brother. I'd love to go. And you know that if I ever end up going to a Dolphins game, I'm putting all of this on the channel for sure. All of it. You don't got to apologize for language. Like I said, I personally, I don't swear, but I understand, sometimes it comes out. It is what it is. I'm not going to say now, no swearing. You guys are grown people. You can do what you want to do. No worries. It's YouTube. As long as you don't say the R word and certain words that YouTube doesn't like, we're good. Ditto. Yeah. So we are looking at 2nd down and 8. Miami creeping up near the 50-yard line. They're up at the 47. 2nd and 8. 14-6. 12 and a half minutes left in the game. I got a nice little cool thing planned for you guys here. Not right now. I'm working on it. It's going to take a while to get it done, but I'm making an intro video. It's really cool. Can't wait. It's taking a lot of work to do. Another thing that I had no idea was as involved as it actually is. But got to get professional, man. Have to. All right. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 6. After that short run there. Back to pass. Ewers throws. Ooh, weak pass, but he caught it. Just past the 50-yard line. And that'll be a 1st down. 8 yards on the pass. I think that was Easy E again. Oh, it's 3rd down, 3rd and 2. I lied. Great pass and catch. There's the 1st down. Boone is the new running back that we got. Him and Shamklin we picked up the same day. They've only been with the team for like a week and a half. Very, very new. He could be. He could be. If he just stay healthy. Like you said, or somebody said earlier, availability is the best ability, and he's just got to stay healthy. If he stays healthy, the man just disrupts football teams. He's so good. When you were sacked, jeez. Loses 7 yards on the sack.
Armstrong in there now at receiver.
Second down and 17. Falls forward for 4 yards. Good job by Boone. Not really much of a hole there, but he lowered his head and went forward. So
Of course, last year, 5 days into the season, Tua went down and things went downhill from there.
Yeah, and look, everybody knows that, and I think everybody on this team, especially on the offensive side, knows they've got to protect Tua. The offensive line has the fullbacks, the people that block for him, but Tua needs to protect himself, and so they've got
3rd and 13. Ewers back to pass, lobs it up pretty quick. Nobody in the vicinity, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Are they going to bring Bailey on to kick it again for a field goal? Oh man, I hope not. I hope they just punt it. It's a short place to punt. Doesn't really make sense to try for a field goal. You're up by 8 points. Just take the punt. Just do the punt. Oh, good. They're going to punt. Whew.
I think if he's in here for 17 weeks, I think this team's got a pretty good shot.
Bearcats called inside the 20. The Jaguars will
Okay. Jaguars will have the ball at the 18-yard line, 1st down. Yeah, Sanders is hurt. I hope it's nothing bad because otherwise we're going to need to get a kicker because we definitely can't have Bailey kicking for us. Holy cow. He's horrible at kicking. Hopefully we get an update on any injuries here. I'm assuming it's not going to happen tomorrow, but maybe Monday. Get an update on what's going on with anybody. Or maybe after the game if Mike McDaniel knows and decides to share. You just got to listen for the words that matter in between the ums and the uhs and and the and the jokes. So see how that winds up going. I'm going to be tuning in. Yeah, dude, it's a kicker. I mean, obviously we're not going to find somebody as good as Sanders, but if we need a kicker for a few weeks, I'm not going to worry about it too much. We can find somebody who can make a 30-yard field goal, I'm sure. Yeah, and exactly. Finding somebody better than Bailey, that can't be that hard. Bailey is horrible at field goal kicking, and not just this game with the one that he just tried, but he's done some kicking in practice and stuff here and there just for fun, and he's just not a very good kicker. But that's one of those things that you got to be. It's a specialty thing, and if you're not doing it all the time, you're not going to be very good at it. So to expect Bailey to be a kicker and kick a 50-something yard field goal like they did to him earlier in this game, I mean that's preposterous. There's no way he's going to be able to do that. Has anybody here ever tried to kick a field goal like it's just a regular field goal? It's very difficult. It's not as easy as it looks. We used to have competitions like in the end of practice in college for field goal kicking, and it was like competitions between different groups, so they would put the running backs up against a couple of linemen and have a few linemen represent, or they'd have the tight ends against the wide receivers, and the losing team had to run gassers or sprints or whatever. And it was always super competitive, number one. But when you have a bunch of guys who don't know how to kick field goals, kicking field goals for competitive nature, oh my goodness, it's hilarious and hard. I think the longest field goal I ever made with pressure, in practice, I think it was like a 32-yarder. It's hard to make field goals. Oh, get out of here, dude. We don't need no creepers on this team. No, sir. No, Tucker, please. I hope nobody picks him up ever again. I hope he's done in the NFL. That kind of stuff is just so disgusting. Man. He's getting a massage. Oh, man. 2nd and 2 for Jacksonville. Fantastic defense by the Dolphins. Man. That was B.J. Adams. Good for him. We got a player down. Who's down?
That's one of those that probably not going to be on this team, but you got that on tape. Something for someone to look at.
Patrick Herbert, the tight end.
Oh, maybe not.
Intended receiver is Chubb and Phillips still engaged.
It looked like someone was down. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong there. 3rd and 2.
Physical corner. So that ability there.
Timeout, Miami.
Miami takes a timeout. They still have 2 remaining for the second half.
Will take the timeout.
We have 8 minutes and 30 seconds left. 8 minutes, 50 seconds left. Sorry.
You know, it seems, Bo, like it's pretty set in corner with Storms up, Jack Jones starting, maybe Jason Marshall Jr. slot. I'll ask you this: Tuesday's the cut down day.
Interesting.
Hard to put a number on it, I know, but do you think there will be a number of players that the Dolphins bring in that may be on the roster?
Was that Asante who was down that I saw? I don't think he's going to make the team, if anyway, personally. But you don't like to see. I don't want to see injuries. I hate that. So
One thing they've talked about is they're happy with the technique they're playing. They're happy with the way they're working.
3rd and 2 for Jacksonville. Play action, back to pass. It's a screen. He's going to get the first. Way to get off the block and drag him down for a minimal gain. Fantastic job by 96. Who is that?
I do think there's going to be somebody there in that secondary, maybe 1 or 2 guys that aren't on this field.
Oh, yep, that is Asante.
Now, unfortunately, Asante is down for the Dolphins. That's Eugene Asante, undrafted free agent out of Auburn, the linebacker in discomfort. They were in the 4th quarter.
They got water, so maybe that's a cramp. Might just be a cramp. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Kind of the way he was acting, pounding his fists on the ground. I mean, you don't really do that if you got a cramp. I mean, cramps are frustrating and extremely painful. Don't get me wrong, but hopefully he's okay.
Comcast Business Solutions Networking and Security Solutions help turn businesses into logistics mastery, supply chain transforming, seamlessly restocking, frictionless paying, Pokeball ordering, cyber securing, mobile access granting, data management.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Jacksonville on the 25-yard line.
Powering the engine of modern business, Comcast Business. It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew. Final days.
Oh boy, the final days of the Ford Summer Sales Event. Great time to buy, Hank.
That's right, Sam. But time is running out for amazing deals on Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 48 years. On capable SUVs and on the built by Bronco family. Hurry, it all ends September 2nd. Now get a 2025 Explorer for $449 a month with 0 down and 0 due at signing. Plus 2 years complimentary maintenance. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Okay, son, focus on what you can control. Everything else is just noise.
When you meet with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
I've got a lot going on right now. Let's focus. What are your top priorities?
From a guy trying to make the team, you know what I mean? Like, that's horrible. I wish we could just have a 100-man roster for the regular season. Then we don't got to get rid of these guys because there's so many guys that show promise. And Asante is one of those guys, you know. They got him in the blue tent right now. I don't think that's a cramp. I think that's something else, yeah.
It's tough. Like I said, those relationships you make, they're lifetime relationships.
5-yard carry. It'll be 2nd and 5
Talk about the team, how close it is.
at the 35-yard line.
Look at all the veterans that are standing on the sideline in the last 8 minutes
Yeah, he was definitely crying. That's hard. Prayers for him. Hopefully he's okay. All right, Hal, how do you play golf on an iceberg? This time there was a screen with no blockers. Looked like a little wheel route. Good stop. Third and 2. How, Elwood? How do you play golf on an iceberg?
We talked about it. We talked about that for the first preseason game, and we talked about just his process from last year to this year, going over everything he did. So he liked what he did, but he didn't like what he did. Things that he wanted to improve.
Nice run there by 38 for Jacksonville. 7-yard carry. First down, Jacksonville.
To get off to another quick start, like we talked about, for the last couple years prior to last year, and so that opportunity's there for him. They've just got to go out there and take it.
Ball's on the 44-yard line for Jacksonville. First and 10. Carry for 2.5 yards, maybe 3. Second and 7. Oh boy. That's those they're talking about those first 4 games on the broadcast right now, and that's the Colts, the Patriots, the Bills, and the Jets. And that's a I've been saying after week 4 we'll know what this team is made of, and I stand by that. Those first 4 games are going to tell us an awful lot, especially that Bills game. I can't wait until week 4 when I can look at all that and give the proper evaluation of what this team is, where we're at as a team. It's going to be good. Right now you can't really tell it's preseason. Beyond looking at individual player evaluations and attitude for the team, you can't really evaluate more than that. The defense is playing soft right now. It looks like it's by design though. Trying to run clock off and just try to keep the players on the field. Trying to keep the ball on the field instead of letting them go out of bounds. They're running a soft shell. It'll be first down for Jacksonville. Elwood, how do you play golf on an iceberg? You have to tell us. Yeah, they're not going to show any strong stunts or any colorful plays right now. They're not going to do that. They're going to keep it very simple. They don't want to put any of our good stuff on film. That's for sure. So play calling, people are like, well, the play calling sucks, and why didn't we run any these plays on offense? It's because they're not going to do that in preseason. It's not what this is about. So you're right. Elwood, how do you play golf on an iceberg? What does that even mean? Is it a joke? I want to know if it's a joke. You got to tell us. Don't leave us hanging. So,
there's the starting offensive line. It's funny you talk about McDaniel. It says Sinai is one of the top 5 most focused players he's ever coached. He told us yesterday. Of course, I had to ask, so who are the most focused? He took a while to answer. He said London Fletcher, Matt Ryan, and Tua's right up there.
Got to have a good chipping game. Oh, man. Flushed out of the pocket. flags. It looks like it's going to be holding on Jacksonville. I saw two holds on that. I wonder who they're going to call it on. They only called it on one. They should have called it on both. Should have been a 20-yard penalty.
There's a look at the O-line. Waller is in uniform tonight, went through warm-up. So, speaking about the tight end position, Julian Hill also did not play tonight. But it's going to be really
3 minutes left in the game. First and 20 for Jacksonville. Backed up to the 43-yard line.
So your tight ends are going to probably be Darren Waller, Joey Hill, Farrell Brown, and Tanner Cobb. I think that's
Hey, how's it going? Opinions on Tyreek this year as a Dolphins fan? Honestly, I realize that he's important to the offense. He's a fantastic player, and there's no denying that. You can't deny that. What I will say is he's doing the things he needs to do now. He's putting forth the effort with the team. Not just Tua, but all players have said the same thing about that he's a better teammate this year for sure. I think that if he stays healthy, I think that he's number one doing a solid for Miami and playing the way he's supposed to play. And he's going to be successful if he continues to stay healthy, obviously. So it's helping Miami also by staying out of trouble and being a good teammate. He's doing nothing but creating a better situation for himself at the end of this year, because it's likely that Miami's not going to keep him on the team for next year. So with that, he'll be able to have a good season with a good performance and good attitude, and that'll mean a lot for him going forward, looking for a new team to play for. Fantastic pick. Great return on the pick. Oh, my goodness. He jumped that route so hard. What a great play. Saunders Jr. with a fantastic interception. He just jumped right across the top of the receiver. It was a bad placement on the ball, and he took advantage. What a great job. And look at all the Dolphins players getting in front of him and playing. No, he didn't score. He ran it back to the 32-yard line. So it was like a 40-yard return. 35, 40-yard return. Fantastic job. Peanut Saunders. Dude, that was a great play. That's the second week in a row where the Miami Dolphins have gotten an interception to run it down. It's a fantastic job. That's a fantastic job. I love it. You got to love that. And that's pretty much going to be the ball game. We got 2 minutes left. Well, that was actually intercepted at the 15-yard line. So that's a 50-yard return. That's a 50-yard return, not a 35. That's a fantastic return off that kickoff, off that interception. And he had almost his whole team blocking for him too. That was great. And if you're Dolphins fans, you remember. By the way, the Elite Squad and Steven, thank you for coming in here and commenting. I'm not sure if you were a Dolphins fan or not, but even if you're not, thank you for coming in here. I appreciate it. Hopefully I answered your question satisfactorily. That was a fantastic job. And last year, Miami didn't have a lot of interceptions. And it seems like, at least during the preseason, they're hawking for the ball a little bit, and that's good to see. So thumbs up to Miami defense right there, especially the backups. Wonderful job. And I would imagine nothing special here. I'd imagine they're just going to run the ball out and eat up as much of this clock as they can. Jacksonville, I'd imagine, is going to use up the rest of their timeouts, and they're going to play for whatever time they end up left, if they do, to try to do something in a hurry up drill, probably a Hail Mary play or something like that, and that's what you got to do. So.
Interception return by John Saunders Jr. Only home game of the preseason for the Dolphins. Next time they'll play here at Hard Rock is the home opener. Week 2 against the New England Patriots. Saunders Jr. with the interception late in the game. He's got to keep an eye on undrafted free agent Anthony Weaver's a big fan. He used to watch tape of former
I hope so. That's what we need. Looks like a run play for a loss of a yard there. That is what it is. Shamklin, -1 yards. They got stacked up pretty good there. Man, what a great interception.
About this time, have that team getting ready to burst onto the field from the sideline
Yeah, 51 yards
against the wall.
on that return.
And everybody gets in there for the celebration. They are checked up by the bit.
$51-yard return. That's great news. You got to love it. That's what you want. So, quarterback comparison, just so we can look at it. Zach Wilson, 9 of 13 for 80 yards. Tua Tagovailoa, 4 of 8 for 49 yards and a touchdown. Quinn Ewers, 4 of 5 for 39 yards. So, Tua's rating 108.9. Quinn Ewers, 99.2. And Zach Wilson with an 85.4 rating. Overall, as a team, quarterback rating of 96.3. Not bad. Can't hate on that. Ollie Gordon, 8 carries, 43 yards. Mike Boone, 7 for 27. All of our running backs are over 3.5 yards per carry. Ollie Gordon with a 5.4 average. Fantastic. Mike Boone with a rushing touchdown. And Malik Washington with the passing touchdown. 3 catches, 41 yards for him on 3 targets. Taj with 4 catches for 30. Ezekama, 3 catches for 25. Ollie Gordon was 8 carries for 43 yards, 5.4 average, and a longest rush of 9. That's perfect. That's what you want. That's what you want.
Stay with CBS Miami after the game. It's our post-game show. You'll hear from Dolphins coach Mike McDaniel, the post-game press conference, and we'll have player interviews.
On defense, Channing Tindall leading the team with 8 tackles. Daquan Jackson had 5. Cam Dantzler had 4 tackles. Shamklin with a fantastic run. And that's going to pretty much do the game. That's a first down, Miami. Where Shamklin came out of nowhere. Remember when we signed him a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, everybody was like, who's that guy? That guy sucks. That's another camp signing. And here he is. He's rocking it. And he's gonna get some time to contribute on this team. I think we should keep Boone as well, but that's just me. I like running backs. Great job by Theo Weiss. Let's put it in the end zone. Come on. Let's see one more.
timeout. Mike McDaniel barking from the sideline.
This is perfect yardage and perfect time. I would love to see a flea flicker right here.
Training camp, watching preseason games about the hopefully it doesn't come.
And that's true. There will be a lot of running backs available here on Tuesday. Tuesday night, Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. It'd be Wednesday morning when they're available.
But I think, I think they stack up right. I think that you've got
Yep, that's it.
the experience that he's got.
Final score 14-6 Miami. Overall, pretty decent game. A lot to be excited about. Some things that obviously need to be worked on. Tuesday, I'll be having my next live stream. Tuesday night at 8:15 p.m. Eastern time. Come check me out. And if you guys want, it'll be an open forum, so people will be able to jump in on the stream and chat with me and hang out. And if you just want to come into the comments, you can do that too, please. Thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate you guys. It's always a blast coming in here, hanging out with all of you, laughing and joking, having a good time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Please make sure on your way out, throw a like down. If you haven't subscribed, if you're new to the channel, subscribe and check me out and watch some of my other videos. It's good stuff. Have a lot of fun here. I'll see you guys Tuesday. Make sure you guys pay attention because Tuesday is also the cuts to 53-man roster. So that's mainly what we'll be talking about on Tuesday nights. So everybody, have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Remember, it's almost time for real, meaningful football. The exhibition season is just around the corner. Everybody fins up. Stay hopeful if you can. And we'll talk to you guys next time.